continuing to do the wrong thing just, evolved from getting into a cycle of knowing that I wasn't worth anything and feeling like I had no worth in life and nothing to offer to society. I mean, that's what kept me going the same path. I never saw a future that was bright for me, so I just continued to try to pull myself apart. What motivated me to stay on the path of using drugs and to even initialize it was that was what I created my identity in. Some people put it into sports, some people put it into their academics. Personally, I wanted to set myself apart from everybody else, and I felt like partying as hard as I could, and I feel like some people looked up to me because I was so wild, when really they were laughing at me. You know what I mean? Like, I was cool in the moment, but as I walked away, they were all talking about what an idiot I was. So as that kind of dawned on me is when I think my life started to change for the better. Nothing changes. All the time I've done in jail, I come home and everybody's the same. All the junkies are still getting high. All the successful people are still striving and still thriving. My family's still there, my kids are still there, and now I'm going to be able to get back and love them in a proper way, in a healthy way. So, like I said, I'm a long way from where I want to be, but I'm really far from where I started. And I know I can't do it alone, and I know Christ did it for me, and I just thank God for having another chance at life, to be a better father. And I think the best moment of me being here was just hear my mom tell me that she's proud of me. And she had opened up the barrier from 10 years of not talking to her. Since I've been to Teen Challenge, I've learned that, surrendering, I always thought made you weak. And to give up, it wasn't really a manly thing to do. But now I realize that I can't carry the burden alone of the life that I've lived. And surrendering to me now means giving it over to God for him to carry it for me, because I know that when he went to the cross, he took all my shame, all my guilt, all my regret, all my lust, all my envy, and that's what he was nailed there for. So, well, now when I think of surrender, I just think about, giving all my bad stuff to Christ as well as my good stuff. He's responsible for all my gifts, whatever they may be, no matter how big or small. And I believe that surrendering means giving it over to somebody else to carry for you. I don't believe it means giving up. I think now it means giving up on just believing and trusting in myself. I was never strong enough before to do it, so I'll never be strong enough to beat drug addiction. So surrendering to me just means giving up my own thoughts and my own will and just trying to find God's will in my life and follow that. My name is Steve, and this is my true story.